purpose of this video is to use Microsoft Excel to show you how to take some data and create some basic statistics so that you can determine some uncertainty values. And to do this, we've created an imaginary experiment where we've got a ball rolling down an 8-meter long ramp, and you can see there's tick marks at every 1 meter location, and we're going to collect some data surrounding the path of that ball as it falls down the ramp. Now, our first set of data, we've timed how long it takes the ball to go all the way to the end, which is the full 8 meters. And as good experimenters do, we've done that a number of times so we can get some sort of average value out of this. So you can see all my data here on the right, and it ranges from 1.74 seconds at our smallest value to 1.82 seconds. And we want to take this data, put it into Microsoft Excel, and see if we can determine the standard deviation and standard error so that we can record some relative error and absolute error in our answers. Let's see how we do that. So you can see that I've opened up an Excel spreadsheet and entered my values for the time it takes for the ball to fall the full 8 meters down the ramp. And I want to now use Excel to figure out some standard deviation and standard error surrounding my values. Now, before you begin, you have to allow Excel to be able to do this, so we want to add that feature. So go to File, click on File in the top left, go down to Options, and then where it says Add-ins, click on that, and then at the bottom you'll see it says Manage Excel Add-ins, hit Go, and just make sure you have check marks beside the ones that I have checked as well. Analysis Toolpack, VBA, and Solver add-in, and just hit OK. And that'll load it up. Now, if you've done it correctly, you should see under the Data tab, on the far right it'll say Data Analysis, which is what you want. Let's see how this works. Click on Data Analysis, go down to Descriptive Statistics and choose that. Hit OK. Highlight my time column, so it should show up in the input range. Hit OK, and a new sheet will appear. Notice on the bottom I've got sheet 1 and sheet 3, and in that new sheet it'll give you all kinds of stats based on that data that we selected. Now, to see all the stats, let's just slide column A over a bit and widen it so we can actually see what all that stuff is. So I've got the mean, which is my average, my standard error, median and mode, and standard deviation, all the statistics you could possibly want, my minimum, my maximum. But really what I want to focus on is my mean, which is 1.7825, and my standard error. And the standard error in my mean is 0.0099. So basically I can record my data as follows. So according to Excel, my average time for 8 seconds was 1.7825 seconds, plus or minus the standard error, which represents our uncertainty in the measurement, which was 0.009955 seconds. Now, we've got way too many significant figures here, so the general rule of thumb is to first round off your uncertainty to one significant figure. So my uncertainty would become 0.01 seconds, and then make sure that my original average has the same number of decimal places as my uncertainty. So my best answer will look like this: 1.78 seconds plus or minus 0.01 seconds for the ball to roll 8 meters down the ramp.